How you doing, guys? ZDEyE here. So today I definitely wanted to do a little bit of a nitpicking towards Star Wars Jedi Survivor's brand new gameplay. Now, I'm gonna be nitpicking a lot of things that I have noticed within this gameplay, and I want to clarify as well that it's not necessarily to say these things are bad, but I definitely wanted to give them a little bit of a highlight and also have a little bit of a discussion regarding them as well. Now, I want to say through and through that this game is a video game. It's not necessarily to say that it's a pure experience similar level to like an Uncharted or God of War. Obviously, it's not. But okay, I want to say first things first nitpick, and maybe it's too early to say the map. The 3D map world is still might be a bit of an issue. Again, this is a nitpick because we don't know the full extent of view how this map will look like. The next thing, and might be a bit of a big one. Okay, so not much change in terms of the graphics. I don't believe that there's much of a change in terms of the graphics at all, in fact. I don't think there's much of an improvement in terms of the vegetations as well, and just in general characters and anything else regarding that. That's including the enemies as well. Now sure, there are improvements in some sort of degree, but not necessarily to say like to an extent of like ginormous improvements. Again, this is a sequel, so perhaps, I should not be expecting that. And like I said, this is a nitpicking thing. Okay, so next up, it is definitely very weird looking walking animations, especially while walking down the hill or up the hill while running. It's pretty bad. I'm not sure why Cal seems like his legs kind of stretch out so far apart. Maybe it's just a different motion capture guy that's actually being a part of it. Just has totally different physique, but it just looks awkward. It looks kind of finicky. It looks a little awkward. It just doesn't seem like he should be a part of this world where he's walking like down the hill or down the steps. It seems like the gravity of Cal, it's a little bit off, and it's not necessarily correct. But again, like I said, all of this is just nitpicking. Now, next up is the very weird looking running animations as well. Like the way he spreads these legs apart, it's so goofy looking. It's just hilarious. I have to mention it. Oh, talk about hilarious. I will mention another nitpicking thing. It's absolutely hilarious. So next up, still unfortunately there's no body dismemberment, but that's not to say that there aren't any in robots or droids. So humans you'll never be able to see as a dismemberment, because obviously if there would be, then that would actually increase the rating for this game. So of course EA or Respawn Entertainment would not want that, and that's why they're only limiting it towards droids, robots, and few monsters. Now, talk about monsters, I noticed there might be a little bit of another issue. So smaller monsters, that might be the biggest issue within this game, that actually don't have much of dismemberment either. So Cal, he initializes his strikes, he kills this monster, and somehow, even though he clearly did not, cut this monster in half or chopped his head off, it clearly didn't go like that, and yet this monster's magically somehow dismembered, like his head was been split apart. It just makes no sense. There's something going on with these animations. It's kind of hilarious as well. And yeah, like I said, it is very video gamey. Next up is the climbing. Climbing is weird as ever. It's way too quick. It's not exactly like right. It's definitely not right looking at all. Like I said, this is no way near to Uncharted levels, but it's still a little weird looking at it. Okay, so next up, it is absolutely, and I mean seriously absolutely hilarious, like I said, looking climbing from wall to wall, like left to right, right to left. It's absolutely hilarious, especially I cannot believe that they actually showed it here for that long as well. It's just Cal, the way he climbs up these walls is just seriously hilarious. And I get it, like a lot of people will say, well, this is his Jedi powers he will be able to do, with the power of force, and he can actually repel himself like that. It makes sense, blah, blah, blah. No, not this at all. Well guys, these were pretty much my highlights I wanted to mention regarding this game as well. And just like, I know this is a video game, that's why I just want to have a little bit of a, kind of things to have a little bit of a touch on, so, kind of give them a little bit of a highlight. it's interesting. I'm definitely going to be picking up this game. Like I said, I played Jedi Fallen Order as well. I love that game, platinumed it as well. So this game is not going to stop me from getting a Survivor game as well, right? Jedi Survivor. So obviously I most likely will be platinuming it as well. It's gonna be a great game for sure. But like I said, it's not like it's gonna be one of those bigger, grander AAA standards of experiences. But it is gonna be a very, very fun game. All right, guys, like and subscribe. See you guys all later, and yeah, have a wonderful day.